Hi, I'm James from Visu and Paramount Performance, and I'm here with our CEO, Paul. Hi, Paul.
Hi, James.
Now, I hear we've got an exciting new product on the market.
Yeah, it's not completely new, but we've always offered servicing here, but I think the chance now is to broaden that out. So typically we've offered servicing to our existing customers as part of a tuning package, and we definitely feel there's a need now that people actually want standalone servicing and particularly maintenance as well. So we're having a big push in that direction, and we want to help all Jaguar owners keep their running costs down.
Well, that sounds really exciting. So why are we choosing to promote this service now?
Our customers are most definitely asking for it. I think particularly as vehicles are now more likely to come out of warranty. Now we're no longer producing Jaguars in the UK, and people are more likely to have their vehicle serviced as an aftermarket specialist once they're out of warranty. So we think there's a real opportunity here with Jaguars moving on to electric vehicles, that someone has got to love and maintain these vehicles going forward. With 38 years experience servicing and tuning Jaguars, we think it's us.
And with all that experience, it sounds like an incredible package for our customers. Could you tell us a little bit more about that VIP package?
Yeah, I think traditionally when you get your vehicle serviced, you turn up and you get an A, B or a C service depending on what's necessary. In our experience, as vehicles get older, it becomes a little bit more complicated. So we want to roll in things like wax oil treatments and Lano Guard to prevent that corrosion. Time spent with the technician under your vehicle as a customer too. So it isn't a one size fits all. You get to meet the technician. You can walk and talk around the vehicle with the technician, understanding what you want doing as well as what we find and observe. So we're offering things like health checks. So with a health check, you're not immediately committing yourself to a large service bill. What you're committing yourself to, frankly, is 45 minutes of your time and a 50-point health check with the technician as he works his way around your vehicle and identify things that may be going wrong with time and mileage that we can then look to repair for you as well as part of a service. And we'll also carry out things like pre-MOT tests, spring checks if you've had your vehicle in storage for the winter and it's now time to take it out. Is it, do we need to steam clean under the vehicle, remove any road salt or anything like that? And if you're hibernating your vehicle for the winter, it's a great opportunity to again have it inspected, make sure it's in good condition before you put it away. So it isn't just a one size fits all. Yes, it's a servicing package, but there's a lot more to it too. That's our plan, but it's a complete care package, particularly aimed at the slightly older Jaguars.
Wow, incredible. Now, I know we've got all this experience, but why would you recommend that a Jaguar owner choose us, really, to have all this work done on their Jaguars?
Good question. And of course, there is a lot of choice in the marketplace. I think one of the key things an aftermarket specialist can offer is a massive range of parts and prices. So when you go to a Jaguar dealer, let's be honest, these guys are great. They know exactly what they're doing. It's not that we're better than a Jaguar dealer, but when you come to us, you have more choice. So if you need a part replacing, we can talk to you about genuine Jaguar service parts, genuine Jaguar replacement parts, but you also have the opportunity for maybe choosing an aftermarket part. Brakes are a classic part, things like pads and discs, you can go, yes, genuine Jaguar, and we will order those for you and we will fit them very happily. But if budget is a little bit tighter and you want to look to save some money, we can source EU approved parts that are completely safe, tested and made by very, very well respected brands that will save you quite considerable money. Another example might be something like an oxygen sensor, an O2 sensor. A genuine Jaguar part probably cost you about £150. Bosch, very well-known German quality part in the aftermarket, about £70. So when you come to us, you have much more choice and we have more choice that we can give you. Even to the point, if you need a major repair or something, we can talk to you about refurbishments. So if your supercharger is becoming a little bit old and noisy, a Jaguar main dealer, frankly, had no choice but to replace that complete unit. That's an expensive repair. In the aftermarket, we can refurbish that unit for you for an absolute fraction of the cost. So we think we can offer cheaper labour rates, great experienced technicians, but with a much wider choice in parts that can really significantly reduce your servicing and maintenance costs.
And with the opportunity to upgrade parts as you go as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Another great thing about the aftermarket environment is we have upgrades and tuning and other things that can make your vehicle even more enhanced. An exhaust system would be a classic example. As cars get older and your muffler might fail in some way or your exhaust is becoming rusted, we can replace it with an upgraded stainless steel system. It will last a lifetime, but you own the vehicle, and also sound a little bit more meaningful too, which of course has to be a good thing.
And with all these repairs and performance upgrades, there must be a sort of history here. So, I mean, how long have you been doing this and why Jaguar?
Well, Paramount was originally set up in 1986, so believe it or not, we're actually approaching 40 years of servicing, maintaining and tuning Jaguar cars. We're also big fans ourselves. I've owned a number of Jaguars and so has most of the team here too. We own and drive these cars ourselves. My first Jaguar was a steel-bodied XKR, which I absolutely fell in love with, later replaced for a later aluminium-bodied. And, you know, we've got 3 in the business right now that we own and drive ourselves. So it isn't just a job for us. We love these cars. We turn up at the shows and the events. It has to be that way because we are passionate enthusiasts ourselves. And therefore, you know, it's just a joy when these cars come in to be able to meet the owners, service them, look after them, hear the stories. And frankly, let's be honest, going forward, it's about keeping them on the road and protecting that Jaguar history and heritage.
So with all of this experience, all this heritage, all this passion about looking after Jaguars, keeping them on the road, what is the cost that a customer could expect when they come here?
Yeah, I guess the answer to that is there's quite a range. I mean, immediately, the first thing I think I'd say is our labour rates are significantly cheaper. The choice of parts is much wider, and it is all about keeping the vehicles on the road for as cost effectively as we can. So it's difficult to give you an exact price because the options are varied depending on what the customer is looking for. But what I can tell you, as I say, the labour rates are much cheaper. There's a good selection of parts, and we are offering discounts for our existing customers and also members of our Jaguar Mod Squad, for example, which is our own Jaguar club on Facebook, and repeat business for our customers. We're going to put a whole plan together. So basically, the more often you come back to us, the bigger discounts you can get and the better savings you can get.
Amazing. So how should customers approach getting their car looked after? If they've got an issue with their Jaguar, they want it to be cared for and really looked after, what's the process?
Really easy to contact us. Obviously, these days we're on Facebook, and you can find us on at paramount-performance.com. We're on the Facebook group there. We have our own Jaguar squad called the Mod Squad, which is on Facebook that you can easily find. Of course, you can Teams us these days, you can Skype us, you can find us on WhatsApp. We're very approachable, but the main website, paramount-performance.com, or the telephone number is 01789 77 44 44, and the service team are waiting to help with any questions at all about maintenance, service, etc.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Pleasure, James. Pleasure.